had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna see I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
180.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the gun, Goff. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, maybe you give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Bears in the nickel, 3rd down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. So the potential turnover ends up on the ground as they'll bring up 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A give right side for Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And he managed what he can up to the 48. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let it up.
To throw is Williams. Hits his running back. He escapes a defender. And he's going to be dragged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
We've set it down from 37.
What is up?
Williams on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
What is up?
Here's Williams again. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. To the air yet again, Williams. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Williams to throw on first. He rolls to his right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
What is it? On.
Connection made. Kyle Monanga. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Slam left. What is...
1st down. Here's Swift. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And fine that for a few. It's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
What is up?
Here's Williams. That heater is going to fall to the turf. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively? I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, some early momentum with that field goal.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the shotgun, gone. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. Goff back to throw. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have it on second and short. They've got a man in motion. This is Gibbs on second down. Running down the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
At the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and it's going to bring up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Goff has it knocked out. And it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. Well, they scramble back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Ready, sit up.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Third down, here's Williams. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he's brought down before the return gets far. New set of downs for him from the 31. Goff on 1st and 10. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Second down now. They need 7. Goff to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's sent out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Completed over the middle. Running in the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. He's got the squiver. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Into the hands of Walker. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running behind center and Swift. Pickup of 2 here. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 from the 32. Now Williams. Going left side finds Birdie. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
What is it on? Here we go.
Williams from the gun. Oh, man, it's Colston Loveland. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. On play action, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. On play action, Williams. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. He's looking for Luther Burden. So that brings up 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. That return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Volunteer.
Second half starts with a run by Swift. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps... Feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Williams off the play fake. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears push their lead to 3. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They go play action with Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, Goff. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Goff on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. And it's a house call. Pick 6, touchdown Chicago. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
His return starts at the 5. In the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Ryan's just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff trying again here after the pick. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness. Craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun. Goff. That's incomplete left side.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Goff now on 3rd down. Complete to St. Brown. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. Finds him over the middle. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down. Now Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Their punter making his way out now.
In formation for the Lions.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Swift gets it on the pitch. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Staying grounded with Swift. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Gain 15 there. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Going run again with Swift. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, Williams. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Williams on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Third down, here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. This our last play of the quarter.
We're good.
On first down, it's Goff. Hits him on the out route. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
We're
Goff to the air now. Another one caught by St. Brown. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Again, left side for Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And we'll pause now. Looks like we had an injury on the play. Working to identify who it was. And yeah, it's Jahmyr Gibbs who's getting looked at by the trainers. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Goff setting the throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Lions have a first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First down throw from Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here. Throwing is gone. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three.
Forces one through double coverage. It's intercepted!
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Working from the gun, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Winds up and chucks this deep right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. So out now comes the punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He'll start from the 39. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. All set to go now from the 35. Goff on 1st and 10. Set up the screen to Montgomery. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback will be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Goff back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion, because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
We go, 76! 76! Whirling!
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. This is a heater going deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bears are going to have him after his 2nd interception of the season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, interceptions follow.
This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
What is up? LeBron!
Inside handoff to Swift. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to call some back. They make it 3rd and short. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
What is up?
He gets it out left, and it's gone. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Some fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Williams out their play fake. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Giving them 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be first down, Chicago. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears nearing their first win of the season. 1st and 10 from the 43.
What is it up?
They're going to pass it here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Watch squares! Watch squares! Watch squares! Watch squares!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. On target to Helm. And he's got the first down for the Bears, Brock, and that should clinch them this win.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Throwing up the design keeper. So the Bears come away with the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.